It's time to wake up.
Welcome to Ask the Guru. I'm J. Rob, the Guru of Peace, and also the OG of Protein. Been doing this a long time, and I'm happy to share all the wisdom that God's blessed me with over the years. Got a new question today. It's an exercise question. What do you think of running as a foundational exercise? I'm walking 3 miles a day now, but wonder if running would be better. Well, that's a really good a really good question and an exercise. I think running is a good foundational exercise if you're built for running. Not everybody is. I think slimmer people, naturally slimmer people, smaller bone people are very good at running. But the heavier you are, the larger your bone structure, probably not so much, at least as a foundational long-term exercise. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean by, when I talk about exercise, here's how I look at it. Can you exercise the same at 15, 20, and 25 as you can at 60, 70, and 80? Or is something going to change, and why? So if an exercise is really good for you, not overstressing you, then it should be good for you long-term and forever. And that's where I kind of draw the line with running. Running can work for people long-term, but for most people, not so much, because it's very hard and impacting on the joints, especially the knees, sometimes the hip, but especially the knees. It can also do some damage on the ankles. So you have to be very careful with that. You might be able to do it as you're young, but as you get older, perhaps not, especially if you become deficient in alkaline minerals or other things happen in your system that kind of wear down cartilage, things like that, the shock absorbers in your joints. So running is great. It's a wonderful, wonderful exercise. Just know that you might not be able to do it your whole life, or if you are a larger person, naturally, not just overweight, but if you're just naturally a larger person, you probably won't be running when you're 60 or 70 years old. But right now you say you're walking 3 miles a day on the question. Walking you will never get tired of. So the important part here is that running is not better or worse. It's just a faster way to get a result from an exercise. You can run a shorter distance faster than you can walking and get a similar result. So if it's time factor and you're young, running can be excellent. If it's not a time factor, you can walk as a 5-year-old child and an 85-year-old or a 90-year-old person. Walking is very natural to us. It's the distance, the time you do it, and so on. They've found out that it's not anything of speed or how fast you walk or anything like that that does the benefits. It's the distance, how many steps you do, and that's the latest. Speed that up with running and you get one effect. Walk and you get another effect. It just takes longer. One of my neighbors, he walks 10 miles a day and has been doing it for years. It seems to work well for him. It's easier on the joints again. Running might not be that way. But I know a lot of people, Jimbo, my good buddy at Jimbo's Natural. He still runs, and he's been running all his life that I've known him, and he does well with that. He's a slimmer guy, then he's built to be a runner. So if that's the way you're built, you can do it. If not, just pay attention to your own body, and running can work for you or not work for you. Anyway, that's it. Running or walking, you decide yourself. They're both excellent. So thank you so much. Please comment in the comments section, subscribe, and also like. We appreciate you and thank you for your questions and all you do. We love you.
Hang loose. Get the chill on, hang loose.